So all I'm saying is all this talk in the news about bullying, okay, it shouldn't be done, blah, 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 and all this type of shit. You know, where is your responsibility as a fucking parent to not send your kid to school, to avoid sending your kid to school with please beat the shit out of me clothes? You know? Oh, my God. I remember one time I went to school, right? I came from a big family. You know, this is, you know, my mom did the laundry, but this is before the whole fucking eye washer and eye dryer. You can just fucking just Rudy toot toot and get the whole fucking thing done in 2 seconds. Back in the day, you had to scrub it down by the brook, hang it by a tree, and then pack your musket so some fucking Davy Crockett-looking douche wouldn't come by and steal it. No, we didn't have a dryer, so we used to hang it between the trees, but we had a washer. So anyways, I was running out of fucking clothes, you know, and I was down to the last, I think I told this story before, right? I was down to the last 2 fucking things I had in my closet. One was a fucking button-down shirt that my grandmother got me. It was like fucking somewhere between baby blue and the fucking in West Hollywood. That was the color of it, right? It was basically the Seinfeld puffy shirt before Seinfeld. It didn't have the ruffles in the front, but it was really, there was no reason to ever wear this shirt unless you were on stage playing the hero in some sort of pirate movie. Put it that way, all right? Very, very puffy sleeves. Popeye could have fit his arm in there, no problem. A lot of people don't know that. That's why Popeye didn't wear button-down shirts, because he was a sailor, you know? If he was a pirate, he could have wore those puffy ones, and his forearms would have fit. Maybe he was a pirate. Anyways, so I was down in that fucking ugly-ass goddamn grandmother's shirt, and I swear to God, all I had left was this pair of, they were pinkish-orange two-tone slacks. I know that sounds gay as hell, but it was the 70s. There was 2 pairs of them. One was light blue, and then the other one was this rusty orange, but definitely pink going on in them. And they basically, the pants were dark. The legs of the pants were dark, but the pockets on the back were dark blue. The legs of the pants were dark blue, and the back pockets were a lighter blue. And I think up around the waist, there was another design, you know, at the top of my fucking little 8-year-old booty crack was another little light blue design. I swear to God, it was designed by a pedophile somewhere in France, where evidently it's legal. So anyways, but even that pair was in the wash. So I had the rusty orange pinkish version of those pants with this sky blue fucking pirate shirt. And I was sitting there. I was just old enough to realize that it might have been a problem, but just young enough to be too stupid to fake sick and not go to school. So I said, I don't know about this. I was looking at it, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to be all right. Fuck it, right? And then I put on like a pair of dirty, like Adidas Dragons or something. I went to school. And I knew I was in trouble the second I got off the bus. And my friends were looking at me, and they were just looking me up and down, and they were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I'm trying to play it off. But I had my coat on at this point, so you can only see a little bit of my shirt. But you could definitely see these fucking two-tone pink pants. And they were just going, whoa. I was in the 4th grade, so one kid asked me if I had a date. Long story short, it was the longest fucking day of my life. People who I thought were my friends immediately became people I never spoke to again for at least another 2 weeks, which is like 9 years when you're in 4th grade. And it was one of the worst fucking days I ever had in my life. All right? And this is the thing about the parents and nerds. They fucking send their kids to school like that every fucking day. How do you forget? Let's say you don't know shit about fashion. Just get him a fucking pair, 3-4 pairs of fucking jeans, some sort of blue. Get him some black, gray, some fucking manly goddamn colors. All right? And just tell him to keep his fucking mouth shut. Just go, look, don't bring up that fucking Star Trek shit to the football players. Keep your fucking head down. I swear to God. If I had some nerdy little kid, that's what I would do, all right? And if some fucking kid ever kicked the shit out of my kid, I would send my nerd to a goddamn CIA jiu-jitsu Israeli fucking martial arts school, all right? I'd send him there in a little dog cage, and I wouldn't give a shit how much he cried, and even though it would break my heart watching his glasses fog up, it's like, dude, this is going to happen to you every fucking day. I'm doing you a favor, all right? You're going to be the one scientist in the world that knows how to fight, okay? And then meanwhile, I would go out. I'd go to a local sporting goods store, and I'd buy a BB gun. And I would drive over to the kid's house that beat up my kid, and I'd shoot his dad in the neck from across the street. I might shoot at all of them. Might go up in a tree and just keep them pinned down for a while. Although I don't know if you can do that now that the age of cell phones is around. That's another reason why cell phones suck. It's also hard. It's so hard to have a conversation with somebody now because they're always looking at the text messages and shit, right? But now, not only that, because of cell phones, you've completely eliminated all possibilities, unless you just don't care about getting caught, of pinning down another family with a BB gun from a tree across the street, I'm telling you, people, how many more freedoms are we going to lose in this country before somebody steps up and does something? It's funny. I'm laying on the floor right now, and I have my head up against the wall, and my bald spot on the back of my head is making my head really cold. Oh, aging. Isn't it fun?